Hello everyone, welcome to our sessions. In this series of videos, we are going to cover 9 chapters of Pure Mathematics 1. Chapter 3 is Equations and Inequalities. We will going to cover linear simultaneous equations and quadratic simultaneous equation. We will be going through each topic step by step and with some book exercise questions. We will solve some past paper questions and we'll give you some exam success tips that can help you for your preparation of your exam so you can excel in your Excel. Topic 3.1 is linear simultaneous equation. Linear means the maximum power of equation is 1. We are telling simultaneous equation means in this pair of equation the value of x and y is same. So we can say one set of value that will make a pair of equation true at the same time. To solve this linear simultaneous equation, we are using either elimination method or a substitution method. For this type of equations, normally we are using elimination method. For that, either you can make x coefficient same with opposite sign, or either you can make y coefficient same with the opposite side. Here I will make y coefficient same. So for that, first equation I can multiply with 5 and the second equation I will multiply with 3. So first equation when I multiply with 5, it is 5x plus 15y is equal to 55. Second equation multiply by 3, 12x minus 15y is equal to 30. Now we have to add these two equations. So 5x plus 12x will give 17x plus 15y minus 15y. We are eliminating it and that's why we are telling it's an elimination method. 55 plus 30 will give me 85. Now divide by 17 both sides. So x is equal to 5. So this is my solution for x, but I have to find the value of y as well. So in equation 1 I am substituting value of x. So 5 plus 3y is equal to 11. So as you can see, instead of x I substitute 5 because I already found x is equal to 5. Minus 5 both sides. So 3y is equal to 6. Divide by 3. So y is equal to 2. So my value of y is 2. Now if you want to check if your answer is right or wrong, substitute this answer here and check. You will get 11 and 10. If you are getting that answer, that means your answer is correct. That we are telling as a rechecking the answer, and in exam it is advisable to do that one so we can confirm our answer is correct. Let's move to exercise 3a. Question 1, solve the simultaneous equations by elimination. Here already they are telling we have to use the elimination reaction, but the first thing is this equation is not in a general form. General form means ax plus by is equal to c form. So the first equation is there but not the second one. So I will rearrange it. So this I can rearrange 6x minus 5y is equal to 3. Right? So now you can see here this is equation number 1. This is my equation number 2. Now which will be easy for me to make the coefficient same? So I know there is 6 here, there is a 3 here. So I can multiply equation 1 by minus 2. Why minus 2? Because I need an opposite sign to eliminate it. So when I multiply first equation with minus 2, I will get minus 6x minus, it should be minus here, minus 16y is equal to minus 66. Okay. The second equation I am just keeping as it is equal to 3. Now I am adding these two equations. Plus 6x minus 6x I can eliminate. Minus 16y minus 5y will give me minus 21y. And minus 66 plus 3, that will give me minus 63. Divide by minus 21 both sides. So y is equal to 3. I got value of y is equal to 3. Now to find the value of x, I have to substitute in either of this equation. I am choosing the second equation because it's easy. So 6x is equal to 3 plus 5 into 3. So 3 plus 15. So 6x is equal to 18. Divide by 6, divide by 6. So x will give me 3. So that means the solution for this equations are y is equal to 3 and x is equal to 3. Let's move to second question. Solve the simultaneous equations by substitution. So here we have to use substitution method, so we cannot use elimination method. Okay. Now to substitute, one thing we have to keep in mind, we have to make a subject which x or y does not have a coefficient. For example, here I can make 3x minus 7 is equal to y. So I moved minus y this side and 7 this side. Okay. If I will make 3 as a subject here, then what will happen? I will have a fraction. And fraction is little bit difficult to simplify. So it's better to make y as a subject. And my equation is 10x plus 3y is equal to minus 2. Now in this equation, I will substitute value of y. Okay, so let's see, 10x plus 3. Instead of y, I can substitute 3x minus 7 is equal to minus 2. Now expand bracket, 3 times 3 which 9x, 3 times minus 7 will give you minus 21 is equal to minus 2. Now 10x, 9x will give me 19x and minus 2 plus 21. So 19x is equal to 19. So x is equal to 1. So this is value of x, we are getting it. To find value of y, this is the easy equation, we can use it because I know y is equal to 3x minus 7. So 3 into 1 minus 7. 3 minus 7. So y will give me minus 4. So this is my value of y, or this is the solution of this simultaneous equation. Move to next question. Question number 4, 3x plus ky is equal to 8 and x minus 2ky is equal to 5 are simultaneous equations where k is a constant. Show that x is equal to 3. Now I know here I have to find the value of x. Means I have to eliminate k and y. So for that, what I will do, I will multiply first equation with a 2. So that give me 2ky plus minus 2ky, so I can eliminate it. Okay, so first equation multiplied by 2 will give me 6x plus 2ky is equal to 16. And x minus 2ky is equal to 5. Add these two equations because we can use elimination, which is easy. Plus 2ky minus 2ky cancelled. So 7x is equal to 21. Divide by 7, divide by 7. So x is equal to 3. And that is the first thing we have to prove it. So that we proved A part, which is x is equal to 3. Now B part is, given that y is equal to half, determine the value of k. So for that, first what I have to do is use any equation. Because I know x, so I can use any of this equation. So I am using this equation, x minus 2ky is equal to 5. I will substitute 3 as a x and y half is equal to 5. Okay. Simplify it. I will do minus 3 both side. So that will cancel. So minus 2k half is equal to 2. Now 2 times half, 2 will cancel. So minus k is equal to 2. That means k is equal to minus 2. If there is a minus k is equal to 2, you can change the sign. So value of k final what you are getting is k is equal to minus 2. Question number 5. 2x minus py is equal to 5 and 4x plus 5y plus q is equal to 0 are simultaneous equations where p and q are constant. The solution to this pair of simultaneous equation is x is equal to q and y is equal to minus 1. Find the value of p and the value of q. Okay. So what I will do is, as per they give the instruction, I will substitute x is equal to q and y is equal to minus 1 in both equation. Okay. So 2q minus p minus 1 is equal to 5. So this is first equation. In that I substitute q as a x and minus 1 as a y. So, simplify. So 2q plus p is equal to 5. So this is my first equation. Now I will do second equation. 4q plus 5 minus 1 plus q is equal to 0. 4q plus q will give me 5q and 5 minus 1 will give minus 5 is equal to 0. So here I can find the value of q. 5q is equal to 5 because I do plus 5 both side and divide by 5. So q is equal to 1. So I already find value of q. This value of q you can substitute here in equation 1. Okay. So let's see here. 2 into 1 plus p is equal to 5. So 2 plus p is equal to 5. Minus 2, p is equal to 3. That's it. So you find the value of p as well. So we find the value of p and q. Okay. Topic 3.2 Quadratic Simultaneous Equation. To solve these simultaneous equations involving one linear equation and one quadratic equation. And we are using substitution method. And in that, we are substituting linear equation into quadratic equation. Okay, let's see. Exercise 3b. Solve the simultaneous equations. So in this question, the first one is a linear equation. So in that, I am making b as a subject. So b is equal to 8 minus 3a. I moved 3a to other side. So this value of b, I am putting in this equation. So 3a squared plus 8 minus 3a squared is equal to 28. So I substitute value of b. Now 8 minus 3a squared is nothing but 8 minus 3a into 8 minus 3a. So you can use expanding bracket. So you will get 64 minus 48a plus 9a squared is equal to 28. To find value of a, we have to write in a general form, in simplifying form. So 9a and 3a squared will give you 12a squared minus 48a and 64 minus 28 that will give me plus 36 is equal to 0. Now we have to factorize because it's a quadratic equation, so we will give two value of a. To make factorization easy, I am dividing this equation with 12, 12 and 12. So that will give me a squared minus 4a plus 3 is equal to 0. Easy factorization, a minus 3 a minus 1 is equal to 0. So a is equal to 3 and a is equal to 1. So I am getting two value of a. Now this is value of a. To find the value of b, I have to substitute this in this equation. So b is equal to 8 minus 3 times 3 9. So b is equal to minus 1. And here b is equal to 8 minus 3, that will give me 5. So b is equal to 5. So I will get two value of a and two value of b because it's a quadratic equation. Question 2, solve the simultaneous equations. So the first equation is, we can see, is a linear equation and second is a quadratic equation. I am making here x as a subject. So x is equal to 9 minus y. So I have to substitute this value here. So it's 9 minus y squared minus 3 9 minus y into y plus 2y squared is equal to 0. Now 9 minus y squared means 9 minus y into 9 minus y. That will give me 81 minus 18y plus y squared minus 27 plus 27y and plus 3y squared, because we have to multiply with 3 and y both, and plus 2y squared is equal to 0. Okay, we have to careful with the simplification because here minus 3 and y both we have to multiply with this bracket. Okay, collecting like terms, y squared plus 2y squared and 3y squared. So it will give me total 6y squared. Then minus 27y minus 18y, that will give me minus 45y, and plus 81 is equal to 0. Now this is quadratic equation, we have to factorize it. To make easy, I can divide everything with a 3. So divide by 3, divide by 3, divide by 3. So it's a 2y squared minus 15y plus 27 is equal to 0. So if you factorize, so 2y squared minus 9y minus 6y plus 27 is equal to 0. Make a group. Here y is common, 2y minus 9 minus 3 is common, 2y minus 9 is equal to 0. So 2y minus 9 and y minus 3, 0. So that will give us two value, 2y minus 9 equal to 0. So y is equal to 9 over 2. Now when my y is equal to 9 over 2, what's my x? So x is equal to 9 minus 9 over 2. You can use calculator to simplify it. That will give you 9 over 2. So for this y is equal to 9 over 2, x also we are getting 9 over 2. Y minus 3 equal to 0. So y is equal to 3. When you substitute here 9 minus 3, so x is equal to 6. So for this solution we are getting y is equal to 3 and x is equal to 6. So we are getting two value of x and two value of y because it's a quadratic equations. Question number 5. By eliminating y from the equations, show that x squared minus 2x minus 11 is equal to 0. Here eliminating y means we have to substitute value of y in this equation. So the whole equation in the form of x is there. Okay, let's see. 3x squared plus x. Instead of y I substitute 2 minus 4x plus 11 is equal to 0. So whenever there is y is there, I put 2 minus 4x, which is the value of y which is given here. 3x squared plus 2x minus 4x squared plus 11x is equal to 0. Oh, sorry, 11, not 11x. Then simplify it. 3x squared minus 4x squared, that give minus x squared, plus 2x plus 11 is equal to 0. Now to make simplification and factorization easy, I am changing the sign. X squared minus 2x minus 11 is equal to 0, or you can say multiply whole equation with minus 1, and we need in this form, that's why we are doing this one. So we got our answer. Now B part is hence or otherwise solve the equations. When they are telling hence or otherwise means we have to use the first part. So first part what we are getting is x squared minus 2x minus 11 is equal to 0. So we have to factorize it, right? Now they are telling you answer is in a third form. So in that case always use quadratic formula. So a is equal to 1, b is equal to minus 2 and c is equal to minus 11. So our x is equal to minus 2 plus minus 2 squared plus 4ac over 2 into 1. Plus or minus, one time you can do plus, then next time it's minus. So you will get 2 plus or minus root 48 over 2. This answer you will get it. Now they are telling in the form of a plus or minus b root 3. So we will try to simplify it. So first I will convert root 48. So I know root 48 is equal to 16 times 3. So that will give me 4 root 3. So I will do it 2 plus or minus 4 root 3 over 2. Now to convert into this form, I divide both numerator with 2. So 2 over 2 plus or minus 4 root 3 over 2. 2 divided by 2 is 1 plus or minus 4 divided by 2 which is 2 root 3. So we will get answer 1 plus or minus 2 root 3. So we are telling a and b integer. So this is our a and this is our b. So this is our answer for x, 1 plus or minus 2 root 3. But we have to find the answer for y as well. So what we will do is, we know our equation is y is equal to 2 minus 4x, right? So y is equal to 2 minus 4x. In that I will substitute value of x. So y is equal to 2 minus 4 into 1 plus 2 root 3. Simplify it. 2 minus 4 minus 8 root 3. So that will give me minus 2 minus 8 root 3. If I substitute another value, y is equal to 2 minus 4, 1 minus 2 root 3. So once I put 1 plus 2 root 3, next time 1 minus 2 root 3. So 2 minus 4 plus 8 root 3. So that will give me minus 2 plus 8 root 3. So we are getting 2 value for x and 2 value for y. Okay. So for x we are getting 1 plus or minus 2 root 3, and for y we are getting minus 2 minus 8 root 3 minus 2 plus 2. So you can write like that, minus 2 plus or minus 8 root 3. This is also in a plus b root 3 answer. This is your a, this is your b. Next question. One pair of a solution for the simultaneous equation y is equal to kx minus 5 and this 4x squared minus xy is equal to 6, 1 and p. Where k and p are constant, find the value of k and p. So wherever I have a x, I have to substitute 1, and when I have a y, I have to substitute p. So p is equal to k into 1 minus 5. So p is equal to k minus 5. Now I will use another equation. 4x squared minus xy is equal to 6. So 4 1 squared minus 1 into p is equal to 6. So 4 minus p is equal to 6. So I move minus p this side. So 4 minus 6 is equal to p. So I will get p is equal to minus 2. Now this p value I will substitute in these equations. So minus 2 is equal to k minus 5. So I will add plus 5 both sides. So 3 is equal to k. So I will get value of k, which is 3, and value of p, which is minus 2. So A part is done. Now B part is find the second pair of solution for the simultaneous equation. So for that we have to use a simultaneous equation, and we have to substitute value of k and p, which is in a given equation. Okay, let's see. Now we have a two equation. Y is equal to kx minus 5 and 4x squared minus xy is equal to 6. But we find it out value of k is equal to 3. So I can write 3x minus 5. Now this linear equation I will substitute here in this equation. So 4x squared minus x into 3x minus 5 is equal to 6. So expand bracket, minus 3x squared plus 5x minus 6 is equal to 0. 4x squared minus 3x squared x squared plus 5x minus 6 is equal to 0. Is a factorization. X plus 6, x minus 1 equal to 0. So x plus 6 is equal to 0. So x is equal to minus 6. X minus 1 equal to 0. So x is equal to 1. So this is two value of x we are getting. To find value of y we are using this equation. So y is equal to 3 into minus 6 minus 5. If you put in calculator, that will give you minus 23. And if you substitute 1, y is equal to 3 minus 5, that will give you minus 2. So we will get x is equal to minus 6 and y is equal to minus 23. X is equal to 1 and y is equal to minus 2. Now let's move to some past paper questions. So in past paper questions, the first question is solve the simultaneous equation y is equal to 4x plus 1 and y squared plus 5x squared plus 2x is equal to 0. Now we have to make this linear equation y as a subject. So y is equal to minus 1 minus 4x is there. And I have to substitute here in this quadratic equation. So minus 1 minus 4x squared plus 5x squared plus 2x is equal to 0. Now when you expand this bracket, minus 1 minus 4x into minus 1 minus 4x. When you multiply minus 1 to minus 1, that will give us 1. Minus 1 to minus 4x will give us 4x. Minus 4x to minus 1 plus 4x. And minus 4x minus 4x will give you plus 16x squared. Plus 5x squared plus 2x is equal to 0. Simplify it. 16 plus 5 will give me 21x squared. 4x plus 4x 8 plus 2 will give me 10x. And plus 1 is equal to 0. If you want to factorize this, 21 times 1, which is 21. So 21x squared plus 7x plus 3x plus 1 is equal to 0. Make a group of 2. 7x is common. So 3x plus 1. There is nothing common. So 1 we can write, and 3x plus 1 equal to 0. So 3x plus 1, 7x plus 1 equal to 0. So we will get here value of x is equal to minus 1 over 3. And if you put the value of y, minus 1 minus 4 into minus 1 over 3, you can use calculator because so many minus sign is there. It will give 1 over 3. So we will get two solutions here for x minus 1 over 3, y 1 over 3. For another solution, x is equal to minus 1 over 7. So y is equal to minus 1 minus 4 into minus 1 over 7. That will give us minus 3 over 7. So we are getting another two solution for x minus 1 over 7, y minus 3 over 7. Let's move to this question. Use algebra to solve the simultaneous equation. One linear equation, one quadratic equation. So we have to rearrange linear equation. So I can write y is equal to 4 plus 3x. And I will substitute this value into quadratic equation. So it become x squared plus 4 plus 3x whole squared plus 6x minus 4, substitute y, which is 4 plus 3x is equal to 4. Simplify it. X squared plus, this is 4 plus 3x squared means 4 plus 3x into 4 plus 3x. We have to expand bracket. That gives is 16 plus 24x plus 9x squared plus 6x minus 16 minus 12x minus 4 is equal to 0. I am moving this 4 this side, so it's become minus 4. Collect the like terms. So x squared 9x squared will give me 10x squared. 24x minus 12x, that will give me 24x minus 12x and 6x. So that will give us plus 18x. Plus 16 minus 16 will cancel out, minus 4 equal to 0. Now we can say this is all multiple of 2. So I divide the whole equation with 2. So that will give me 5x squared plus 9x minus 2 is equal to 0. That make our factorization easy. I split the middle term. So 5x squared plus 10x minus x minus 2 equal to 0. Make a group of 2. 5x is common, x plus 2. Minus 1 common, x plus 2 equal to 0. So x plus 2 and 5x minus 1 is our factor. Now to find the value, we have to equate to 0. So x plus 2 equal to 0. So x will be minus 2 here. Now this x minus 2, I have to substitute in this equation to find the value of y. So is equal to 4 plus 3 into minus 2. So y is equal to 4 plus minus 6, that will again give me minus 2. So this is the first solution for x and y. Both we are getting a minus 2. Now for the second value, 5x minus 1 equal to 0. So x is equal to 1 over 5. Substitute in y. So 4 plus 3 into 1 over 5. Use calculator and simplify, that will give you 23 over 5. So the second solution is x is equal to 1 over 5 and y is equal to 23 over 5. Next question, given that this equation is given and this equation given. We have to show that. Means we have to convert these two equations into this form. Now first we have to look which equation is easy to make a subject and substitute. So here I can see this is xy and x squared is there. So it's quite difficult. So I can do this equation y as a subject. So I can write it down, y is equal to x cubed minus 6x. So I moved x cube and 6x to other side. And this value of y I am substituting in this equation. So 2x x cubed minus 6x minus 3x squared is equal to 50. Expand bracket, 2x power 4 minus 12x squared minus 3x squared is equal to 50. Simplify, these two are like terms. So 2x power 4 minus 15x squared, and I am moving minus 50 this side, is equal to 0. So as you can see, we got our required form. So this is the first part of this question. Now in second part, they are telling hence and otherwise solve the simultaneous equation. Now to solve the simultaneous equation, we use this form that what already we derived. But here you can see the power is 4 and 2 is there. To make this simplification easy, what I will do is, I will take x squared is equal to y. So my x power 4 is equal to y squared. So I will substitute x power 4 as a y squared and x squared as a y. So that will give me normal quadratic equation. Okay, so 2y squared minus 15y minus 50 is equal to 0. You know, that make our factorization easy. Now split the middle term. So 2y squared minus 20y plus 5y minus 50 is equal to 0. Make a group of 2, 2y, y minus 10 plus 5, y minus 10 is equal to 0. So y minus 10, 2y plus 5 equal to 0. So y is equal to 10, y is equal to minus 5 over 2. Now we know our y is x squared. So I will do substitute y is equal to x squared is equal to 10. So to remove square, I have to do square root both sides. So that will give me x is equal to plus or minus 10. Now for this, x squared is equal to minus 5 over 2. But I cannot do square root of the negative, so this is not our solution. Now, by using these two solutions, we have to find the value of y. So, I can use equation y is equal to x cubed minus 6x, this equation. So, y is equal to root 10 cubed minus 6 root 10. Root 10 cubed is equal to 10 root 10 minus 6 root 10. That will give me 4 root 10. This is in a third form. This is one value. Now I am using a minus root 10. So y is equal to minus root 10 cubed minus 6 into minus root 10. So this will give me minus 10 root 10 minus plus 6 root 10. So that will give me minus 4 root 10. So these are two values of y we are getting. So for x we are getting plus or minus 10, and here root 10, plus or minus root 10, and when you substitute in a y you are getting plus 4 root 10 and y is equal to minus 4 root of 10. Very important section, important things to keep in mind. For elimination method, rearrange equation in the form of ax plus by is equal to c. Always. So suppose your equation is 6x is equal to 3 minus 2y. But because the both equations should be in a same form, so we have to write 6x plus 2y is equal to 3. So the general form is very important for elimination basically. In substitution, make x or y as a subject who do not have a coefficient. For example, y plus 3x is equal to 4. So y does not have any coefficient. So it's easy to make y as a subject. That will give me 4 minus 3x. Okay, let's see what happened. I will make x as a subject. So 3x is equal to 4 minus y and x is equal to 4 minus y over 3. That will give me in a fraction. And this fraction, when you substitute, you have to do 2 more steps to make the denominator same. And that make your simplification little bit difficult. So try to do without coefficient x or y as a subject. Use bracket when you are substituting expressions into equations. Because we know that outside if there is a minus y is there, and if we are not putting a bracket, so the sign inside the bracket will not change. So minus 2xy minus 4y squared. Because of there is a minus outside, the sign inside bracket will change, and that's why bracket is very important. To solve quadratic equations, always substitute linear equation value in it. So we have a two equation, one linear and one quadratic. So always we are substituting linear equation into quadratic. That you can see in so many examples we used it. Remember to check your solution by substituting your answer into question. For example, I have a x is equal to minus 3.5 and y is equal to 8. And my equation is 2x plus y is equal to 1. So 2 into minus 3.5 plus 8, that will give me minus 7 plus 8 is equal to 1. Means I got the same answer. So that will tell what solution I have find is correct. So in exam, if you recheck this way, so that will make sure your answer is correct. Thank you for watching this video. If you find this video helpful, please give it thumbs up. Do subscribe for more math content and let me know in the comments if you have any questions or topics that you would like to see next.